Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the 5:30 News on Q2, Montana's news leader.
Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jay Kohn. Janelle Slade is off this evening. A new report out today outlines the startling impact of drug crimes across Montana. A Department of Justice report shows meth and heroin use up dramatically over the past 5 years, with no sign that it's slowing down unless something changes. The report took a year to compile and details the scope of substance abuse across Montana. Methamphetamine violations top the list, up more than 500% in just the last 5 years. Crimes involving heroin use, they've increased by more than 1,500% over that same time period. Montana Attorney General Tim Fox hopes this new report will lay the groundwork for new laws and policies that will help law enforcement deal with substance abuse crimes. The Attorney General says we really need to change how drug abuse is handled in the state.
The users, the abusers, if you will, they didn't set out to be criminals. They didn't set out to get hooked up into the justice system or to go to jail or prison. We want to make sure that we get them the help they need as early as we can.
Now here in Billings, Police Chief Rich St. John estimates over 90% of the crimes in the area are driven by methamphetamine and other illicit drugs. St. John says meth is the #1 problem facing his department and the Billings area as a whole. Last year alone, Billings police, according to St. John, confiscated more than 42 pounds of methamphetamine. The chief says with the drug selling for up to $1,800 an ounce, that amounts to as much as $1.2 million worth of meth confiscated. These are statistics from 2016. The addiction and the cost result in property crimes as the addicts look for money or things to sell to support their habit. St. John says the drug problem also contributes to a spike in more violent crimes across the Billings area.
All of our violent crimes, they are not random. The common denominator is methamphetamine, whether it's trying to rip off a bad drug deal, bad drugs, some sort of argument that takes place. And when you look closer to home at the police department, all of our officer-involved shootings over the years, the common denominator has been methamphetamine. So it's certainly something that is problematic for this community specifically and the state of Montana in general.
And Chief St. John points out it isn't just meth. Billings is also now seeing a marked increase in heroin addiction as well. A young girl raped by a Billings man when she was just a toddler asked for a 1,000-year sentence, but today her rapist was ordered to spend 80 years in prison. 35-year-old Jason Rose sentenced in Yellowstone County District Court this afternoon on 1 count of sexual intercourse without consent. Q2's Asia Gore was in the courtroom and joins us here in the studio tonight with more on the case. Asia.
Well, Jay, even 3 years after the abuse, caregivers of the now 6-year-old victim say she suffers daily and struggles with even attending school.
You ruined a little girl's youth. Where's her innocence in all this? How can she ever get what you took from her back, Jason?
Prosecutors say the sexual abuse began when the victim was just age 1 and lasted 3 years. Rose initially denied the abuse and only just recognized today the trauma he inflicted on that young victim. The girl suffered physical injuries to her reproductive organs, and her caregivers also say the girl is filled with rage. She even harms animals because she's unable to cope with the abuse. She also exhibits mature sexual behaviors. Judge Michael Moses told Rose he's forever changed this victim's life, and she'll have to fight every day to overcome the trauma. Rose was designated a level 2 or moderate risk offender. Jay?
All right, thank you, Asia. 2 people are dead and multiple students injured after a head-on crash near Glasgow this morning that involved a school bus and a pickup truck. The victims identified this afternoon as 31-year-old Julie Steiger of Troy, Montana, and 73-year-old Jim Belcher of Fort Peck. The crash happened around 6:40 this morning on Highway 2, about 15 miles west of Glasgow. The Montana Highway Patrol says Steiger was driving eastbound in a pickup truck that crossed the center line and struck the school bus head on. The speed limit on that 2-lane highway is 70 miles per hour, but it's unknown how fast either of the 2 vehicles were traveling. 1 chaperone and 4 students on the bus were injured with non-life-threatening injuries. One of the students was flown by Help Flight to a Billings hospital for treatment. The Montana Highway Patrol believes that Steiger may have been fatigued. Classes resumed today in the Flathead Valley after a cyber attack forced a 3-day closure for safety reasons. MTN's Jack Ginsburg was at Columbia Falls High School this morning.
Tuesday morning, students and faculty were welcomed back to Columbia Falls High School, among many other schools across the Flathead Valley. Steve Bradshaw, the superintendent of the Columbia Falls schools, says having the students back was great because it reminded him of what his job is all about.
The last 5 or 6 days is not what the job should be. The days that you have kids and you go into classrooms and you see kids learning and you see kids excited about learning, that's what the job should be.
Parker Green, a student here at Columbia Falls High, says there's been lots of talk in the hallways already since coming back. Some students are still on edge, while others feel completely safe.
Being back, it's just kind of normal for me. Some other kids, they're kind of nervous, but I don't think we have anything to be worried about.
Other students questioned why the threats came from overseas to Columbia Falls.
Why'd they pick Columbia Falls?
Yeah.
Why'd they pick small town Montana?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. I don't think they're going to do anything.
Students here at the school say that they recognize that the cyber threats were out of the ordinary, but the way the community banded together and stayed calm was nothing new for Columbia Falls.
The community, we've all been together, everyone's supporting each other. We always come together, and any times, like with kids having cancer, we all come together. So this is just another thing where the community, we show how strong we are, we come together.
In Columbia Falls, Jack Ginsburg, MTN News.
Now, sports and other activities will be resuming this week. And as for the games and activities that were canceled over this past weekend, Scott Breen will have more on their fate a bit later tonight in sports. Billings School District 2 will begin to search for a new leader after Superintendent Terry Bouck last night announced his intention to retire following the current school year. Q2's Dustin Kleeman sat down with Superintendent Bouck today.
I love what I do. I love this community. I love this district.
SD2 Superintendent Terry Bouck says the time has come for him to be with family. But the decision to step down at the end of the school year wasn't easy.
And the time has come for me to turn this over. It was very emotional.
Prior to Bouck's tenure, School District 2 battled turnover and tumultuous times with past administrations. Over the last 5 years, Bouck has helped accomplish a long list of needs for the district, much of which he credits the staff.
Working together, going in the same direction to always look at improving what we deliver for our students.
That cohesion led to approving a $122 million bond to improve aging schools while building 2 new middle schools. Cutting down on overcrowded classrooms, hiring more staff, backing STEM courses, and bolstering technology in classes, all while expanding dual credit courses and planning for the future.
What we had to do, and it's a we, it's a leadership team, it's the community, it's the teachers, it's everybody coming together and recognizing the problem, and then what are the solutions? And we needed to know, what are we going to look like, not now, but 5 and 10 years into the future.
Bouck's time hasn't come without disappointment. He lamented the fact he wasn't able to secure levy funding for the high schools, something that hasn't happened in more than a decade.
We've got 900 additional kids that will be in our high schools over the next 7 years. And we can't ignore that.
With 9 months to go, Bouck and crew will stay busy updating the strategic plan and facilities master plan for the district, all making the future of Billings education brighter.
We've got a lot to do, and I'm excited about that.
In Billings, I'm Dustin Kleeman, MTN News.
And Superintendent Bouck tells us he plans to stay active within the Billings community. The proposed Black Butte copper project proposed near White Sulphur Springs has been granted its draft operating permit. Tintina Resources says the draft permit from the Montana Department of Environmental Quality is the final step in the completeness and compliance review stage. Next will be an environmental impact statement. Tintina says DEQ is in the process of selecting an independent third party to prepare that EIS. It's expected it will take up to a year to complete. Supporters of the Black Butte project say it would be a major contributor to the economy, not only in Marr County, but also the state. Opponents, though, worry the project could harm the Smith River and its tributaries. Well, up next in tonight's Health Watch, if you're one of the millions in love with pumpkin spice, turns out there's a science behind it. We'll check it out coming up. And in sports tonight, Q2's Athlete of the Week is back on the cross-country path after trading his uniform for firefighting gear all summer long.
All those clouds and showers around. We didn't pick up very much rain out of it, only 1/100th of an inch officially at the airport. We're going to shift our attention to wind and warming temperatures. Details on the forecast coming up.
You're watching MTN News with Jay Kohn and Janelle Slade. Storm Tracker weather with Bob McGuire and sports with Scott Green.